They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Delaware's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The give. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens are on the move. Dropping back, it's Landry. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Willingham. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Pocket breaking down. Got his man. Turning it on. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. Third and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. To the air on first down. Into the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Back to pass, it's Landry. Rushes on him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got it! He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. So Stanford's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Release to the back. And that one's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On target over the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll try the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. To the air, it's Landry. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Willingham. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in, it's Higgins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it off the post.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Immediately fires to the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. All the way back to the 15. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The give to the fullback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the lone running back. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Stanford lines up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to pass. It's Landry. Got his man. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. And they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by just 1 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is on its way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. He now has 74 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Landry. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick handoff. Makes a man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Delaware. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
But how big big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Looking to throw, it's Landry. Quickly to the tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. He now has 110 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Wants to throw. It's Landry. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Makes a man miss. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Blue Hens are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Meadows. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll return it from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Give to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
They run the reverse. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll give it to the back. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Got a first down. Smashes ahead. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And that's a first
Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Delaware.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up for the PAT. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The pull and throw off the RPO. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. Another incompletion on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. We are not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
The give and tick, 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 tick. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Power football with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Got it behind the line. It's Higgins. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Handoff to the single running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. The play action fake. He rifles one deep to the left. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.